Welcome to this explainer video on how the Sentometrics platform works. Sentometrics is a UGent in VUB spin-off that tracks and visualizes how companies appear in the news, helping users to gain deeper insights into individual companies or company groups. To get these type of insights, one simply clicks on Entity Dashboard here, and then types in the name of the company that you want to know more about. For example, Energy Solutions Group. This will get you to this overview page. The first thing to note is this company timeline that gives you an idea of when the company has been in the news over the last years. Moreover, the colors that you can find here reflect the tone of the news. So if it's green, it's rather positive, gray means neutral news, and red, like here, means negative news. That can also be found in this sentiment ratio. It gives you the total amount of articles in which the company is mentioned, the amount of articles that were rather positive, the negative ones, and the neutral ones. By clicking on this important news tab, you'll get a full list of all the articles in which the company is mentioned. If you have a Belga Press license, you can click on Belga Press and read the full article. However, within our own platform, you can already find a preview of every article. In this specific case, most recent articles are negative, and they all connect to one specific court ruling. This court ruling states that the company, which installs solar panel parks, had to remove its panels at Schiphol Airport due to sunlight reflections, posing risks to the pilots. That's why this burst score that you can find here is turning red as it reflects sudden spikes. You can also check the Alerts History tab, which shows you weekly news coverage. And if you click on one specific week, you will get the relevant score of every article. And more interestingly, it also gives you an idea on what these articles are about. So is it on the financial and health? Is it more on the company's governance, on the environmental parts, or is it on its societal positioning or the social positioning of the company? These last three are, of course, connected to ISG reporting. And in that context, the platform also has a specific tab, namely this ISG Cases tab. And by clicking on See All Cases, you will find a list of all articles that are relevant to ESG reporting in the context of this specific company, of course. In this case, this shows you an article on the court ruling that I was talking about. It gives you an idea of the severity and whether it is resolved or not. If you click on Expand Assessment, you'll get the full idea of the article, and you can even download it as a PDF. If we then go back to the overview page once more, we also can tell you that the platform also gives you a general idea of the company details. So the company name, the legal form, when it was established, and the company size. You also get some insights on the company financials. So you get an idea of the profitability and the balance sheets. These numbers are, of course, based on the annual report numbers. So in this case, it's based on 2023. So the impact of the court ruling that I was talking about is not visible yet. By scrolling down a bit further, you'll find the company management, so a list of the directors. And the management companies here give you an idea of all the entities that are connected to the specific company. These entities can also be found here in the tab Group Structure. And by clicking on Explore Graph, you'll get a full visual overview of all the entities that are connected to the specific company. So, of course, Energy Solutions Group. The last tab that I need to mention is this Often Mentioned With tab that gives you an idea of the terms that are used most frequently in the articles in which the company is mentioned. And so in this specific case, an important or an interesting example is the Groene Energiecorridor that is mentioned 10 times. And that's the name of the project that the company was doing at Schiphol Airport and that has recently led to all the controversy that I was talking about. So that's it. That's our platform in a nutshell. At Sentometrics, we believe that these insights are essential, especially now as ESG and media coverage play a growing role in strategic business decisions. We hope to see you soon on our platform.